Hi, beautiful collective. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I pulled on several decks today. I have not done a reading yet today that is not powerful. We have got, I don't know what's going on, but there are powerful messages coming through. I want to thank you, collective, for your feedback, for your comments, for your likes and your subscriptions. There's many new people here. I welcome you. We are talking about the divine masculine, the divine feminine situation, the soulmate connection. And for some reason today, it is getting stronger. So let's find out what's going on. I'm calling upon the divine feminine deck. But if you're a masculine watching this, whose divine feminine has done this, crossed you, then apply these messages to your own situation. It's just energy. It is not divine, feminine, masculine. It is energy, guys, for the collective. What does the collective need to see, know, or hear about this situation? The divine masculine, the divine feminine situation at this time, Spirit. The Buddha of the enlightened action. My soul informs me of every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. The warrior saint. I am a warrior of love, and my devotion attracts resources and support. Fatima, the mother of Imams. Love is my lineage, and gratitude is my religion. Sarawati, the goddess of self-knowledge, the essence of who I am, flows effortlessly into everything I create. There you go. I am embodying the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. Ooh. Parvati, the goddess of devotion, I am love. That doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. You are love. Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me, and I know that the presence of love is real. Marguerite Porete, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. Sarah Lakali, the queen of the outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. Self-love. It can never leave you. Nobody can take it from you. No matter who does what to whom. You're standing in your true self. You're standing in your divine feminine, masculine energy. Take it as it resonates, because I can tell you, it flows effortlessly into everything that you create. That's why you have the Midas touch at this time, guys. And yeah, love does not leave you. It's always with you. Doesn't matter, you know what. It's like if someone passes away, do you stop loving them? No. Love never dies. It never leaves you. Love is love. It's a feeling. It is an emotion. It is a deep knowing. It's just is. You can't explain it. It just simply is. Okay? Everything else falls away. But love. You're a warrior saint. I gotta tell you that. You give love, you receive love. And even when you're an outsider and been left out on the outside, you're never alone. The universe becomes your partner. Love is love, universal love. Messages for this DMDF. Wow. Very explicit. She loves. Okay? Period. She or he. This is love. How can it be? Love is love. Whatever. Comes from heaven. Right? Within nothing, there is everything. So just because when we're feeling like an outsider and we have nothing, that is where we learn and receive everything. That's when God speaks to us, when we have nothing. Fire and ice. Fire and ice. Distant shores. Yeah. This person is falling. And you are this guardian of the soul family here. The dance of the planets. Where is it going to align? Well, right now, the ancient ones are with you. You're able to see that even though there is this distance, there is a guardian of the soul family. Okay? This guardian of the soul family keeps the soul family together. Even though there are distant shores. There's no place that spirit can't reach. The spaces between the worlds. The ancient ones, the soul guardians, take care of. The pearls that are threaded. You're still connected, right? Even though you're distant. But the universe is doing some shifting here. And the mother prays, loving all that is. That's Mother Earth. Loving all that is upon the earth. The mother prays. The universes are shifting. What happens when ice meets the fire? Two opposing forces. What happens when fire meets ice? It melts. Sometimes, if it's big enough, it creates a flood. Void. I just know that the guardian will protect the soul family. Okay? And spirit will fill the void. Fill the spaces in between these worlds. We're still connected. Even though the universe is shifting, the mother prays, loving all that is. Ancient ones are all around here, watching. The silver cord is still attached, guys. Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Stand strong and focus on your purpose and release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Sacred self, unleash your spirit. Express your gifts and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Divine order has been called. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Saint Germain karma is releasing. Move beyond drama and create your own path and make room for good energy. Because there is divine alchemy going on here. Look at all the purple, guys. Move beyond current challenges and focus in on what you desire. Focused intention. Think about what you desire and set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. There will be a heart awakening. Awaken to the acceptance and divine love and give and receive in balance. Divine order is taking place, guys. The teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Do not let anything stop you. You got a message, say it. It's like, you know, what Spirit is saying is that awaken to divine love. You know, people want to go as around as magicians, and they talk about dark magic. There is such a thing as divine magic. This is the truth. There is divine alchemy. What is divine alchemy? When you focus on what you desire, what you truly desire, that's alchemy. That is the magician. Okay? So if you're releasing dark energies, dark thoughts. You are attracting karma, and karma is released. And you're being asked to have the voice of truth. Just stand in your truth and don't be afraid of persecution. Express your gifts. There is such a thing as divine order if you cross the line. You will learn a lesson. You will learn a lesson about karma because there's a higher power involved here than people's magic, their ill intents toward other people. There is divine alchemy. Spirit hands out karma. That is a higher magic. That is the magician of the universe. There is no higher authority. And obviously divine order has been called here. Somebody gonna learn a big freaking lesson, guys. I'm just saying the universes are shifting, the energies are changing, and if people don't start wising up, knowing that there is a higher power involved here than any earthly magic that you could perform, there is divine alchemy happening, and that is the release of karma. And that is what this is saying. All those who are void better awaken. Fire. Awaken to your passions. Here you are, wearing the cloak here. This is the cloak of wisdom. Exchanging gifts. So just breathe. Peace. Be at peace. Milk and honey. Imagine. Blessed. This is not for you. The universe is giving you a helping hand. There's no place like home, and someone is imagining and thinking of new life and coming home and mending. Because, to be fair, this masculine wants to build, knows they got to be fair to the feminine. It's that simple. Spirit, it's in the here and the now. What this is saying, this is not for you, the karmic. This is not for you. It's divine. It's exchanging gifts here. These are divine partners, and no one can intercede in that union, and when they do, they unleash divine order and karma. People like doing magic to come in between divine unions. You will have divine order to answer to. and karma is released. I don't make the rules. I could have pulled out of these decks. There is so much negative content that I could have pulled. I'm pulling this. Why? I'm learning every day. I can't make this up, guys. It's crystal clear. Because there is a guardian, the ancient ones, this soul family is divinely protected. Causing someone to fall from a soul family is inciting like mutiny. Divine order takes over. Karma is released. And they will fall. You will fall. Anybody who's doing that. It is in the here and the now. This union is blessed. And when you come against it, you incite karma upon your own heads. That's what this is saying. Did I ask for this? No. I just asked what's going on. That's what's going on. There will be peace. There will be milk and honey. And there is no place like home. Relax. Let the universe deal karma, divine order, and relax and stay focused on your life purpose. Your truth. Your inner voice. It's destiny, it's fate, and you're not allowed to mess with it. Third party. It will come together for those who want it. When we talk about this fire and ice, we're talking about one who stands in their truth and one who uses passion. Okay? That's fire and ice. Somebody had to cut someone out of their life to stand in their truth and their true authentic selves and their true authenticity to fulfill their life purpose, while the other energy was out in their passions, ruled by passion. The two collide. But ask yourself what happens when fire meets ice. Karma is released. There's that portal in between. That's the fire and the ice and the portal that it opens. It's about happiness. It's about the sun. It's about causing things to grow. No time for being angry and being resentful. Doesn't matter how the gods get angry and they want to retaliate. That's what happens. So instinctively, people know this anyway, and they do it anyway. Who do you make angry? The ancient ones, the mother prays. You piss off the universe, okay? That's who you piss off. You can do your confusion all you want. Use your black magic, your spells, whatever. Don't matter. Because these divine unions are protected. And justice will be served. That's what this is saying. Yeah, the waiting game, eh? I'm going to turn your back on unconditional love. Well, you turn your back on a blessing. That's what happens. All the magic causing someone to turn their back on their divine partner by confusion or magic or illusions. Magic. You do earthly magic, but the universe does divine alchemy. Whose power is bigger? The universe's or man's? All those thoughts of the magician that are sent out to cause someone to ignore what the universe had offered them receives their fate. Everything poisonous in this cup that is done in the dark and hidden, you cannot hide from the universe. It's not possible. It will befall you upon your beds. That's what this is saying. Trying to trap people in their minds, confuse them, make them cold, detached. Well, pretend. It's a game of pretense. Don't know. Don't look like they're too freaking happy. All these swords going around, that's a whole lot of ice. 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. That's a whole lot of ice. Well, someone stays grounded, loyal, dedicated. This situation is going to end. More swords. Foolish. By alchemy. It's released it. People don't have to do anything. If you're doing magic and everything and you're using your words and the things you speak to entrap somebody in their mind or keep them trapped, it's going to fail. It's foolish to think that your alchemy is stronger than the universe's alchemy. It's just whatever. Hold back, Spirit is saying. This is the truth. Stop your alchemy. Stop your alchemy because it is blocked. So this player is in reverse. Why? They're sad. Why? Sad about their soulmate. Sad that they were so selfish. Sad that they were in their ego. Sad because they had their 10 of Cups. Sad because they were too busy focusing upon the coin here. Couldn't see, refused to call, living in the land of illusions and denial. So somebody walked away, had no choice but to move on toward their own happiness. Well, now they want to, maybe they started to put in the work with this other lover. I don't know. The tower is hitting there. Spirit's got this person covered on all bases. So it doesn't matter if you're using magic. It doesn't really matter. It will befall you if you are. And that's just the way it is. All the tricks, all the illusions, whoever was doing it, obviously the masculine was doing something, okay? The karmic is doing something, so crash, tower. Told you, it's karma released. That's the explosion when fire meets ice. It releases karma. Truth is truth. Yeah, this is the karmic, getting attention from the karmic, thinking they got a victory. What? I don't know. Ghosting, isolating, love the past person. Doesn't matter what you do here. It's a no-brainer. Honestly, it's like thinking they would get a little attention from this karmic energy. Boom, karma is released. You just opened Pandora's box by taking on this other lover. Pandora's box is open, karma is released. This divine partner plus the karmic get karma. Negative karma. You can't help it because there is a divine rule, a divine order. It's like the cops, man. You know, there's a crime going on. You call the cops. Well, the cops are called the universal ancient ones. You know, something is broken, divine order here. Spirit knew it. Nobody had to say a word. Spirit knew before it was going to happen. Could pinpoint exactly what was going on. With whom, where. Knew exactly why, because they have guardians over this whole family. Okay? There are guardians, ancient ones, who watch over these unions. And they figured, you know, they could have something stable by ghosting somebody. Well, what they did is leave themselves out in the cold and brought a bunch of conflict, poverty, maybe illnesses, crap, their own chaos, their own conflict, right back upon their own heads. There's only one energy here, being stable and grounded. They don't look too pretty over there, just saying. Lies, deceit, control, manipulation, chaos, conflict, loneliness, feeling missing their soulmate. That's the path they chose. Empress chose another path, okay? They chose the path of heartbreak. They like to go around breaking people's hearts and go to the next person and break their heart and their heart. Well, they're going to get heartbroken because you can't treat a divine energy like that. Fire and ice, I'm telling you. They're on fire. King of Wands. This is the Emperor. Now is heavily burdened. Stuck. Because they want to reunite with someone who they betrayed. This single Empress. As above, so below. So what ends up happening? Spirit says, to be fair, you got to get what you have sown. So, they get betrayed by the third party. There could be distance between them. They start giving an offer to someone else. They get stuck. They get burdened. And they get heartbroken for the path that they chose. I don't make these rules up. Yeah, it's payback because of this divine union. Okay, you can't hurt an earth angel, and that's what has happened. It is against divine order. And when you do it, as soon as the tower hits, karma is released. It's unavoidable. It's unstoppable. It is destined, and nobody can mess with it. I don't write the rules, and nobody on this earth does. The universe does. There's nothing you can do about it. Karma is karma. So what befalls an earth angel befalls the karmic and this person. You can't avoid it. So that's why they watch. You reap what you sow. All about what? The wand? For real? Cost you your inheritance? Should have resisted. They pushed away their 10 of Pentacles by juggling. They're confused by something is ending. And now they want to return to their divine partner, the Queen of Wands. But they have to face their shadow. They got to face their fears. They got to face their karma before they're allowed to do that. They got to face their karma. They reap what they sow. Now they got to face the consequences. They got to do the shadow work. In nothing, there is everything. That's why the shadow is there. So we ascend and do our ascension. This karmic situation will never stand the test of time. It's not designed to. I am not talking about regular run-of-the-mill relationships. I am talking about divine unions. And when karmics intercede in them. But I gotta say, the same rule applies in all relationships. If you do not cherish what you have, you lose it. One way or another. It befalls you somehow at some point in your life. That's the law of karma. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You hear about it, nobody believes it, but it always is proven time and time again to be true. And people say, oh, no, no, no. They never get their karma. They get away with it. You don't get away with nothing. And people got to stop blaming the universe for stuff like that, because the universe is very clear about it, guys. And everybody says, oh, no, they have great lives. They seem really happy together. Well, how do you know what goes on behind closed doors? And how do you know what goes on with their children and their children's children and their illnesses and everything else and their finances, how it affects them? We have a long life upon this planet. Sometimes it's a quick karma. If you're lucky, it's a quick karma. You get in, you take your licks, and you get out. But if it's a long karma, you gotta hang around to the bitter end to see what happens. But be rest assured, it happens. We don't write the book on karma, okay? Spirit does. And you know, I get a little fed up when people say, oh, no, no, they got away with it scot-free, nothing happened to them. Whatever, have it your own way. Because we don't see what happens to the generations after them. And we don't see what happens, you know, while people sleep. And we don't see what happens to them at the end of their life, do we? So it isn't to wish bad karma upon a soul. But I would rather focus on what is the good karma that is coming toward the people who chose to walk their path and stand in their truth, even though they were ridiculed, even though they were persecuted, even though they were treated like outcasts and outsiders. Because you can't have one without the other. If you've been blessed in any way, shape or form, how can you say good karma doesn't exist? You can't have good karma without bad karma. And if you've been blessed with a loving family, and if you've been blessed with good health, and you've been blessed in any way, there's got to be good karma. There's got to be bad karma, because you cannot have one without the other, or it simply doesn't exist. Take care, guys.